Edwards with it. Pass to Smailagic. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Driving to the basket. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Clock at 6. Here's Edwards. Courtney pulls it in. To the left wing. Pass to Poirier. Smailagic grabs the board. Here's Smits. Out to the right wing. Puts up a 3. Poirier. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And, guys, it's something that he's going to have to work on more and more because he's still not getting the kind of shooting percentage he would like from the line.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Here's Edwards. Got it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Courtney. The 3. Here's Smits. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Edwards looking it over. Right wing. Here's Morgan. Good. The assist goes to Edwards.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game. He did not want to pick up his second foul this early. Now he's got to be careful.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Here's the pick. Here's Morgan. Pass to Edwards. Beyond the arc. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
Inside. Here's Poirier. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
To the right side. Outside Edwards. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Poirier with the rebound. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. It's stolen. Fast break. Here we go. Pass to Morgan. To the middle. Can't get it to fall.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
To the inside. Smits.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
And Edwards, here we go. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
To the wing, right side. Here's Courtney. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Morgan. He has 6. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Morgan's gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Here's Courtney. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. And there's a pick. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
To the paint. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
The home team calls timeout. Here's Vildoza. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Pass to Alston. No one near him. The rebound by Swider. Here's Papagiannis. Off target at the rim. 1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Vildoza. Driving inside, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Papagiannis. Here's Alston. No points yet. Pass to Vildoza. And that one, no question, powered it down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Down low. Lloyd can't get it to go. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. Pass to Larkin. 4 seconds left. And he lays it up and in. 1 second left. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Up by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And as a player, how important is film study to reaching the highest level of success, Clark?
Tell you what, with the advance in technology, it's actually critical now, BA. I mean, it's more accessible, too, and that helps everybody realize the benefits of doing that extra work of studying yourself, your team, and your opponents.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Here's Lloyd. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Edwards for three. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And that one's good. Papagiannis.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Lays it up and banks it in.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Larkin. Pass to Swider. Takes the three. He can't get it to go. There's a chance of their lead hitting double digits here.
And that really would put them in control.
Edwards for three. Papagiannis grabs a miss. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. They set the pick, and he drives in. Lloyd can't hit the reverse layup. Edwards for three. Edwards can't get that one to fall. Pass to Swider. Here's Papagiannis. Here's Larkin, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Now Edwards. Driving in. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Well, I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
The home team calls timeout. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Poirier. And a strong finish with two hands.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Outside Edwards. Jacks up a three. Shot is off. 5 for 10 now.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Going inside. Shot's good by Courtney. And here's Edwards. He's got 14. Pass to Smilagic. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Smilagic. Right side Edwards. Misses the three.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Smits. He has 6. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
It's a close game here in L.A. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Here's Vildoza. Shots blocked. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Cuts off the pass. And here's the fast break. Here's Niang. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Courtney. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
A minute 22 left in the second period. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
Alston.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Pass to Courtney. And he goes in for the dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Dozier. There's the triple. And it's Niang with the rebound.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Now here's Edwards. He takes it in, goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Pass to Courtney. 6 on the shot clock. And that one is hammered home.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. To the paint, and it ends up out of bounds, and they retain possession. So it's the visitors now. Here's Edwards. Offensive rebound. To the middle. Here's Smilagic. It's rebounded by Dozier.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Pass to Smits. Just 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Smilagic. And so just over a minute and a half played. Edwards from deep three-point territory. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Right wing. Pass to Poirier. Here's Courtney. Edwards defending. Courtney can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now here's Edwards. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Here's Morgan. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Dozier. The 3, rebounded by Smilagic. Outside Edwards. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. There's the pick. Driving in. It's good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Morgan. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He's off on the first.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Here is Edwards. Here's Morgan. Outside Edwards. 3 on the clock. Over to the left wing. Smilagic misses.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
To the left wing. Here's Courtney. And the layup is good. Courtney's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far. And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome. Pass to Poirier. Here's Courtney. To the wing on the left. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. So it's the visitors now. They set the pick. Here's Vildoza. Off with the layup. Here's Dozier. Nothing on the board. Pass to Smits. Three-pointer. Drops in the tray.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And here's a timeout now from George Clark. He's ready to talk things through with them. Here now, Vildoza. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Driving inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
And the home team has possession. Down low. Makes it off the glass.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Can't get the double clutch layup to drop.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
It's tipped. Here he goes. Pass to Alston. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Now, finding a teammate when you're in mid-shot like that is really difficult, but he made it look easy.
Here's Swider. Drills it from outside.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Got a hand on it. Beyond the arc. Larkin can't get it to go. And here's the fast break. There's 47 seconds left in the first. Here's Hackett. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. Takes it inside. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. No good on the free throw. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
And that one's good. Swider's got 6.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
There's the pick. Going inside. It's good.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Here's Lloyd. And that does it for the first quarter. They're up by 4. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so and hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Well, that has to be intimidating. They're erasing easy looks, and they're changing perimeter shots as well.
Here's Larkin. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw, good. Here now, Vildoza to the inside. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Pass to Lloyd. From the wing. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now Alston. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
From downtown. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Good on the second free throw.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And he nails the third.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Edwards got 5.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Fades back. Rebounded by Smilagic.
Yeah, that's a sigh of relief heard from the bench. Weak defense didn't cost him that time.
Edwards inside. The layup missed.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Nice shot by Larkin. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. From the arc, Edwards with another miss. Here's Lloyd. Offline with the baseline jumper. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 8.
Well, starting to stretch the floor. That's 2 triples for him this quarter.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. To the left side wing. Here's Courtney into the lane. And he converts the layup. Courtney's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, very few things on a basketball court are as pretty as a well-placed finger roll.
And here they come. Lets it go with a 3. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made 1 of them. Outside Edwards. It's deflected. Clock at 6. Drives. Whoa! He flew in there.
Wow!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Out left to the wing. Here's Smits. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. For 3, Edwards. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Pass to Dozier. And he makes that one. He's got 7.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Outside Edwards. And they're moving it up. On up the court. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Jim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure. Here is Edwards. He's got 14. A 3-ball. That shot missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Dozier. No good with the triple. Here's Morgan. There's the screen. Here's Smailagic. Fires for 3. Poirier grabs the miss. Here's Courtney. No good with the layup. For 3, Edwards. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Courtney. Yellow. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Here's Poirier. Here's Courtney. He has 6. Snatched away. Here's Smailagic. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
They set the pick. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Dozier. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Vildoza. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Courtney. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And here's a timeout now from George Karl. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Edwards looking it over. And the jumper is on the mark. Edwards got 19 points. And now they decide to foul intentionally. That one is off. He hits the second from the line. 3 from the inbound. And that's it for the first.